Hi, I'm George Cox for Bedford Community Corner. I'm coming to you today from the safety complex for the Fire and Police Open House. We had a chance to talk to some of the officers, including a live taser demonstration. Coming up on today's show, find out all about the Cub Cleanup coming up in October, information about how you can keep you and your family safe from slips and falls, and what's going on in the great town of Bedford with Coleen Richardson. That's on this edition of Bedford Community Corner. We are here at the Fire Department and Police Department open house at the Safety Complex. Tell us what's going on today.
This has been outstanding because this is the first year that both police and fire have done this together. Usually in the years past they do their own individual event. This year they came together and it was perfect timing. A year after COVID, everybody's outside, everybody's having fun, and I know police and fire love it. I think it's a winner, George.
It's definitely a winner, and Bill and I had a chance to talk to some of the people that were here today, so stay tuned.
Hi everyone, Bill Jennings here, and I'm here with Fire Chief Scott Hunter and Bedford Police Chief John Bravonsky. Gentlemen, Open House 2021. This is unique. You guys are having your open houses together. Normally in the past it's been separate open houses. Why this year together?
Well, it's really exciting that we get to do this together. We're doing it a little bit of a different time of the year, a little earlier than usual, typically Fire Prevention Week, but this year, post-COVID, get together and get the community back outside, outdoor event, safe, and we really want to show people what it is that we're doing on a daily basis.
This is a popular event, and Chief, I know police started their open houses maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. Always very popular. It was something that was missing last year, and I can see with the crowd here, they're all happy to be back.
Well, right, it's been a great event over the years. Again, as Chief Hunter indicated, an opportunity to showcase what the police department does and what public safety does for the town of Bedford, which largely goes, I think, unnoticed. I think that, with the exception of those folks that may attend the Citizens Police Academy and they get a peek behind the curtain about what goes on, in this part of town behind the four walls here in the safety complex. But there's an awful lot that police fire do to support the community, to keep it safe each and every day. And I think a lot of it goes unseen. And so it's an opportunity to showcase what both departments do for the taxpayers. They invest a lot of money in the two departments, and I think it's important to see how prepared and how well trained and skilled the employees of both departments are.
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to say it to our viewing audience. There isn't a safety organization that has worked harder. And last year with COVID, new stresses, new challenges in mental wellness, your firefighters, your police officers, something very unique, and now we're heading into, and we're in a variant. How are your officers responding? And I would say that an event like this has to make them feel happy that they're in the community and showing the positive side of everything that takes place among safety. But it's a way to escape. Am I right or wrong on that, Chief?
I think it's rejuvenating for the folks to be able to talk to the public when they're not responding to an EMS call or to a fire alarm activation. I think that's a really positive interaction for our folks to have with the public that they serve.
You find the same thing, Chief, with your other officers?
I do, and I think that for both police fire and at least speaking from law enforcement perspective, over the past 18, 19, 20 months, it's been a challenge for law enforcement nationwide, as well as here in Bedford, with COVID and protests and the scrutiny on law enforcement. And And I think there's a lot of fatigue, actually, in public safety, both police and fire. You know, despite the fact that we're all out here and, you know, we don't have masks on, we're still very much focused on what the numbers are, what the variants are, and all that goes on behind the scenes every single day, every single shift, for calls for both police and fire, communications people handling it at the other end. So, you know, it's been a challenging year and a half, 2 years, and it's good to be outside and be able to mingle with the public.
Chief, speaking on behalf of the community, I cannot thank the fire department and the police department, your firefighters, your officers, for the service they provide to the community to make us feel comfortable and safe. And gentlemen, I see a lot of smiles out here, and I know you want to join that, the public out there and some of your own folks. So thank you very much for taking the time to chat with us.
Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, Bill.
George for Bedford Community Corner. We are here at the open house for the Bedford Fire Department and the Police Department, and I'm here with Steve Paul, the Animal Control Officer for the town. Tell us what are some of your responsibilities, Steve.
Well, my responsibilities are to make sure all the dogs get licensed here in town, as well as, you know, protect all the dogs and cats and the wildlife and everything like that. I also assist Fish and Game when they need help with wildlife and things like that. I have a very good working relationship with them. So one hand washes the other. We work together.
And if, speaking of dogs, if someone loses their dogs and they're microchipped, can you assist in helping find a dog?
Yes, I have my own microchip scanner, and it scans all chips. So if I find a dog with a chip in it, I just read the chip, call the number, and it will tell me who owns the dog, providing the information is correct on the chip.
And it's really important, folks, to get your animals, cats and dogs, microchipped. Why is it so important, you think?
It's easier to find who the owner is. And it's a lot faster, a lot safer. And if your pet happens to get stolen and that chip gets read and they look at it and you're not John Smith, but you're John Doe, well, we have an issue now. So then, you know, it's a lot easier to have them chipped.
So I recently moved to Bedford, so I drive up New Boston Road in the dark all the time. Yep. I've almost hit a bear, I've almost hit a deer, and I've known I have to be very conscious of what's on the road at 1 in the morning. What kind of wildlife is around here and people should be aware of besides what I just mentioned?
Well, between the turkeys, the deer, and the bear, we have bobcats too that a lot of people see out and about. A lot of fox, coyotes, raccoons, skunks. Everything comes out, during the daytime. And, the only animal that we have here in the state that's nocturnal is a bat. So if you see all those other animals out during the day, they're perfectly fine. And no need to worry.
And I just say, if you're driving late at night here in Bedford, just be careful, because I know that I learned the hard way.
Yes, you will. They jump right out in front of you. You don't have time to slam the brakes on, and then you get some damage done to your vehicle.
Well, if people have a question for you, how would they get in touch with you?
They can call me right here at the police department on the police department number. My extension is 355, or they can email me at spaul@bedfordnh.org.
Excellent. Well, thank you for talking to us. Yep. Remember, get your animals microchipped and your dogs licensed. I'm here with Nathan, who works in dispatch, and we're going to be doing a taser demonstration, so we need to say our prayers. So how do you feel about this, and what are you expecting?
Well, it's not the first time, second, so it's going to be a ride.
So what does it feel like when you get tased?
Like the worst Charlie horse you've ever had, but over your entire body.
Okay, well, we commend you for doing this. We wish you luck, and we have paramedics standing by.
We'll see if I come out on the other side.
All right, let's see what happens.
All right, there's two ways you can deploy the taser. You can use a cartridge. These cartridges for us are 21 feet. And another way is without the cartridge. So the cartridge is not in right now. I can do a drive stun if I want to drive stun them. And this is what it sounds like. All right. So it deploys at 5 seconds a pop, okay? So, all right, without further ado, we're gonna tase.
How do you feel?
Like I need a nap.
Okay. Did it wake you up?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're a good sport. Give it up for Nathan, everybody. So we're talking to people here at the fire department and police department open house with town manager Rick Sawyer. Tell us about what's going on here today and why is it so important for the town to put on this event?
Well, it's really a great event for everybody to interact with our fire and police officers in an environment that makes them get comfortable with these people, so when they come upon them in an emergency situation, they might remember that they saw Officer Mansfield at the police station or they met this paramedic one day, and it really just helps build that community relationship. It's all about building those relationships with our public.
And this year it's a little different. We're outside, we're social distance, and it's both departments. And how did that come together?
Well, really, it's the two chiefs coming together and their teams saying it would be best to do it together this year. With COVID, it's nice just to get everybody back together. It's been a wonderful night just seeing people out enjoying themselves, interacting with Mischka, our comfort dog, the equine from Manchester, the police horses here, riding all the trucks and ambulances and police cars. You hear the sirens behind me. Those are always the most popular lines, although I think Mischka this year is challenging people for being the most popular thing at the event.
Well, everybody loves dogs.
Oh, everybody loves dogs, and this is all about getting to love police officers, firefighters, and honestly, the team, they love giving back to the public, and this is their night to really shine. And I'm happy for the employees, and I'm happy for the public to get out and enjoy themselves.
And it's such a great community event, and if you haven't been here, they put it on every fall, so stay tuned to bedfordnh.org for more information.
Okay.
We are here with Whitney Mansfield, who's here with Mischka, the new what would you call, service dog or
comfort dog. She's our comfort dog.
And how long has she been on the force?
She's been on the force for about 6 months now.
And what are some of the situations that you would use Mischka in?
So we go to pretty much any call that could result in, a long-lasting traumatic response. So we can go to mental health-related calls. We can go to any sort of, domestic with kids. We can hang out with victims of crimes. We can go to courts when they testify if they'd like her. We also go to the CAC, and she can be with children before and after they do forensic interviews as well.
And what kind of training does a dog like this have to go through before becoming full service?
So she had to go through Basic Obedience 1, Basic Obedience 2, and then she had to pass a therapy dog class, which she's certified through Alliance of Therapy Dogs, and that's a nationally recognized therapy dog program.
Nice. Well, Mischka is a very good girl. Are you good? Yes, you are, and I feel relaxed already. I don't know about you. We are here with State Senator Denise Ricciardi, and we're at this wonderful open house for the Bedford Fire and Police. Tell us why this event is so important for the community.
Oh, this has been going on for years with the exception of COVID last year, so this year's even that much more spectacular. The turnout is good, it brings the community together, it shows the support not only of the community, but the support of our police and fire for all of us.
And it's so important to support your local fire and police. What are some of the things that you thought were interesting here today that you saw?
Well, there were many things, but I'm going to start with the most exciting, the taser. God bless the volunteer who let himself get tasered. It was pretty phenomenal. All the demonstrations, I love seeing the kids getting rides in the cruisers, rides in the fire trucks, getting their pictures taken on the police motorcycle. It's just really amazing.
Excellent. Well, Denise, thank you for talking to us. It's always nice seeing you, and I know you're busy. You took time out of the schedule to come down here today.
Well, thank you, because I love our town. Love it.
Me too, now that I'm a townie.
So I'm here with Harry Kozlowski, who is the radio program director for our WBNH-LP 1051 FM. That is correct, your town radio station. Harry, first time you've been down here with the radio station at the Bedford Fire and Police Open House. Quite the crowd.
Quite the crowd. Great turnout today, and really thank Monique Pliakos. It was her idea to have us here broadcasting live, and it's been a bit of a challenge, but we're pulling it off, and we're having a great time. The weather's been terrific, and it's just been a wonderful event here.
I think it's fantastic, and as we work you into, and I'm sure police and fire would love to have the radio station be an active annual member of this open house. We're probably going to put some speakers up here. Maybe we'll do some dancing or something.
Yeah, we'll have to bring the big sound system and have everybody entertain everybody with the tunes.
So Harry, you've turned that radio station into something else. It's 5 years old now and going on 6 years old. Tell us about some of the things that are going on, what the radio station's like, because we assume people know about the radio station, but some may still not.
Well, Bill, your effort at getting some of our producers into the Bedford Bulletin has been great. People have been reading about the citizen volunteer producers who come on Bedford 1051, put in hours every week to put together shows every single week without missing it. We thank them for their efforts. And if you've ever wanted to do something on TV or radio, we're here for you. Come on down, talk to us about your show idea, and we might be able to find a place for you.
I'm going to re-emphasize that again. Contact BCTV as well as WBNH. Come on down, become a producer yourself, get involved in the station. I'll tell you, we have a blast, don't we?
We sure do. It's been a lot of fun. And of course, we've got football on the weekends. We do a lot of sports. If you're into sports, we need people to call those games. So come on down and talk to us about that as well.
Fantastic. Join us. You'll have some fun.
I'm a high school student who's really concerned about the vaping that's currently happening amongst high schoolers and middle schoolers. Quite frankly, teens have a fairly easy time obtaining an e-cigarette since in the state of New Hampshire, the purchasing law is 18 years old. Most high school seniors are of age to purchase an e-cigarette, which has led to the overwhelming explosion of teens vaping in New Hampshire and the entire nation. E-cigarette juices are flavored to target teens and young adults. Wouldn't you want to try something seemingly harmless that would taste like cotton candy or a cinnamon roll? I would if I wasn't made aware of the cancer-causing chemicals and addictive nicotine inside them. It has been found that a singular jewel pod contains the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. The reality is, some high schoolers use one full pod per day. A recent study revealed that 20 to 25% of high schoolers have at least tried vaping or routinely vape. When students were asked about the ingredients in an e-cigarette, 26% of students responded that it was just flavoring. It should be noted again, though, that an e-cigarette contains carcinogens and nicotine. Some of these e-cigarettes are brought into schools since they are so discreet, maybe only the size of a USB flash drive. In some school bathrooms, vaporizing detectors have been placed in order to hold students accountable for vaping in school. Parents, talk to your young adults about the dangers of vaping and encourage them to never even try it. The best advice is to not succumb to the pressure of their peers. If you take a hit, it will be hard to quit.
Well, it's time to clean up Bedford. Cub Cleanup Day, Clean Up Bedford, is coming up on October 16th at 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. Here is Town Councilor William Carter to tell you more.
Hi, I'm Bill Carter from the Bedford Town Council, and once again I would ask for you to help me clean up Bedford. On October 16th from 9 to 3, we will be doing our Fall Cleanup Day for the Cub program, which is short for Clean Up Bedford. We're here at the library, which will be one of the 5 locations that you can pick up the blue bags to be able to pick up on the roadside. And the town of Bedford will pick them up for you. We come to you from the educational farm here at Joppa Hill, another location where you can pick up the blue bags needed for the Cub Day cleanup. On that day, we suggest that you make sure that you're wearing very high visible clothing, long sleeves because the poison ivy is quite bad this year, and a pair of gloves. This will keep you safe and make sure that you are walking towards traffic to make sure they see you coming at them. And I want to thank DPW because the day of Cub, the Cub Day, they will go around town picking up these blue bags. This stop brings us to the Bedford Town Hall, which is another location where you can pick up the blue bag. You'll look for this yellow and black bin at each of these 5 locations. Get your bags. These bins will be out at the locations starting the 1st of October. So pick up your bag so you're ready to go on October 16th. We're at our last stop today, which is the Bedford Safety Complex. You can get your blue bag right inside that yellow and black bin. Cub Day is October 16th from 9 to 3. If you need more information about Cub Day, please reach out to me at wcarter@bedfordnh.org. And I thank you for your support.
Find out how you can keep you and your family safe from slips and falls with Captain Tim Lavoie and Fire Inspector Jason Smedick.
Good afternoon. I'm Captain Tim Lavoie from the Bedford Fire Department, and with me today is Fire Inspector Jason Smedick and Renee McAllister from our community partner Bowman Place at Old Bedford. Today here we're going to be talking with you about falls prevention in the community. Every year, 1 in 4 elderly adults experiences a fall, which equates to roughly 36 million falls, 8 million of them requiring transport by ambulance or an actual injury that occurs. It is estimated by the year 2030, this will be up to 52 million falls and 12 million injuries that result in a hospital visit.
Here in the town of Bedford, falls are our #1 medical call, averaging approximately 360 medical calls per year. The Bedford Fire Department and our community partners are launching our new Community Risk Reduction Program, which uses both global and local mindsets to combat this rising problem within the town.
So how can you prevent slips, trips, and falls? We're going to go inside with Renee and we're going to show you 6 simple steps that's going to help you prevent from falling.
Find and join a good balance and exercise program. By doing this, you help build strength and flexibility.
Talk to your healthcare provider and ask them for an assessment of your risk of falling. Remember, it is important that you share your history of any recent falls with them.
Regularly review your current medications with your doctor or pharmacist. This is important to ensure that you are taking them as prescribed and that the side effects aren't increasing your risk of a fall.
Get your vision and hearing checked annually and update your eyeglasses. Your eyes and ears are key to helping you stay on your feet.
Keep your home or apartment safe. Remove tripping hazards, increase lighting, make stairs safe, and have grab bars installed in areas such as bathrooms and bedrooms. You can go to our website and download a free fall prevention checklist for your home or apartment.
Talk to your family members and friends and list their support for this 6-step system. Fall prevention is a team sport. Preventing falls and injuries is a major goal of the Risk Reduction Program. By following these 6 simple steps, you can reduce your chance at falling and living a happy, healthy life. If you have any questions, please contact Captain Tim Lavoie or Fire Inspector Jason Smedick at 472-3219 or visit our website at www.bedfordnh.org.
Are you sitting at home on the couch as you're watching this? Well, why don't you get out and do something? Find out what's going on in the great town of Bedford with Coleen Richardson and the Community Calendar.
Hi everyone, this is Coleen Richardson with your Community Calendar. Happening the entire month of October is the 2nd annual Wesley's Wheel Century Ride. This is a virtual ride for both motorcycles and bicycles, and it benefits the Wesley's Way Foundation. The Wesley's Way Foundation honors Wesley Ryan Belisle, a 4-year-old boy who was taken from this world too soon. Wesley was a kind and caring boy who always was willing to help others, even at a young age. Visit wesleyswayfoundation.org to register for the event or for more information. The Cub Cleanup of Bedford Road Club Fall event will be happening on Saturday, October 16th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. The goal of the Cub Road Club is to keep the roads clean from trash. Working with the Bedford Department of Public Works and other organizations in town, we can keep the roads in Bedford clean. Bags, vests, and other items are available from the transfer station. Want to join the Cub Road Club? Contact Bill Carter at wcarter@bedfordnh.org. Let's work together to keep our community clean. October brings many fun activities for all ages to take advantage of. On Saturday, October 24th, the Educational Farm at Doppa Hill will be holding a family trick-or-treat day from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Visit their website, theeducationalfarm.org, for all the details. What about decorating a pumpkin? The Bedford Parks and Recreational Department will be holding a decorating pumpkin class on Wednesday, October 27th, from 4 to 5 p.m. at the Bedford Town Hall. The cost is $15 per person and all ages are welcome. All supplies will be included, which will also include feathers, stickers, sparkles, and much more. Register by October 20th at bedfordreconline.com. Look out for all the ghosts and goblins on Halloween, Sunday, October 31st, from 6 to 8 p.m. Trick or treat will be happening in the town of Bedford. We want everyone to have a fun and safe time, so keep an eye out and everybody have fun. As always, be sure to check out the Bedford Library's website, bedfordnhlibrary.org, or the Bedford Recreation Department's website, bedfordreconline.com, for all the fun activities that they hold every month. Until next time, happy fall and happy Halloween!
Well, the crew had a lot of fun here at the safety complex for the Bedford Fire and Police Open House. If you have a show idea, please drop us a line at bedfordtv.com. For all of us at the station, we want to wish you a great week. I'm George Cox for BCTV.
Because you're almost, you're in. All right.
Is my hat crooked? For the Fire and Police Open House, we had a chance to talk to many people, even a... One more time. I need a drink.
Together. And I think it's a winner, George, and I think they're going to be doing this all the way until, I did not forget that.
One more time.